Hi, this is Vishal from Visual Language from our Blackthorn branch. Today we'll be discussing about pronunciation tips. There are a lot of students out there who do not know how to improve if they lack in the pronunciation. So today we'll be discussing few important points which will definitely help you to improve your pronunciation in PT. First of all, over to you, Arshia ma'am. Do you want to explain to the students what is the most important thing when it comes to the pronunciation? What they should keep in mind while improving or working on the pronunciation in PT?
Absolutely, sir. First thing to keep in mind is that point number one, don't ever stress on the alphabets and syllables. Whenever I'm speaking to you or you're speaking to me, we are always natural about our speech, right? That's how we show our fluency and clarity, and that's how I prove that we are good in one language. However, if you start stressing on each word, that becomes very natural and synthetic, and it takes that natural texture away from your speech. So make sure that you're not stretching or stressing the words. Second point is, remember not to stretch the words. Like I'm speaking now. What if I start stretching my words, like my name is Arshia, like it's taking away that naturality, right? So try never to stretch your words or put stress on every syllable. Just be natural like you usually speak in your daily life.
I think these are very important points. Do not stretch the words, do not put a lot of extra stress or over stress the words while you're speaking. Now another important point when it comes to your pronunciation is that open your mouth as much as possible so you can utter a full word. Sometimes students are eating up the words while they're speaking up. They are not able to speak up the entire word. Half of the word they're eating up and half of the word they are uttering. That impacts your pronunciation significantly. So you have to open up your mouth as much as possible while you're speaking so that you can utter a full word and automatically your pronunciation will definitely go up. Another point to look into is try to speak as a group of words. Never speak word by word. That will definitely impact your fluency but also your pronunciation and content. Try to speak as group of words and also maintain the sentence structure so that you do not lose the flow but also maintain your pronunciation whilst speaking. Okay, that's very important. Arshia, what do you think, what else students should keep in mind?
Always plan your breathing. When we are speaking, we don't speak like a train, right? Just going there without taking any pause. That's very unnatural because there will be a time when you will have to take a break, stop, and then continue. This is not only disrupting your fluency, it's also impacting your breathing and your pronunciation in your all-over score. So plan your breathing. Speak a group of words together, take a pause, and then continue. This will not only maintain your fluency, but it also maintain your clarity and your pronunciation will be better.
I think very important, guys, that you need to plan ahead in the preparation time, especially for your read alouds, for your describe image, and even for your read lecture. You need to plan ahead, you need to plan your pauses, you need to plan your breathing so that you can give the fullest attempt. You can give your best attempt while you're performing these tasks. Okay, and yes, obviously if you're planned enough and plan ahead, then you will automatically be having enough time to take a pause, take a breath, and you will not lose the tempo, you will not lose the pitch.
Also, there is no correct place to stop and plan. You don't have to get confused over this. For example, in read alouds, you can speak 4 words together, take a pause, and then continue. Or for example, in describe image and read a lecture, take a little pause after every sentence. That's how you can maintain your overall scores.
Exactly, guys. So you do not need to overcomplicate this. It's just wherever you need to take a breath or you need to take a pause, you take it and then you move on. Okay, guys. Now let's move on to the very last bit. This is a very important one. Over here we have the words sometimes we are not able to pronounce. They are very difficult to pronounce and we have tried our level best to pronounce them. But still, if you're not able to do it properly, a very good tip is to break them up, okay, while practicing. So break the words into 2 or 3 words depending on the length of the word and then you pronounce it. Okay. To give the example, Arshana, we want to show students how to pronounce this particular word over there with the strategy which we just discussed.
Sure. So the word is procrastination. Now I get it. It's difficult for a lot of people to pronounce it. So what we do is we break the word. For example, procrastination. And then you speak it clearly, procrastination. In your practice time, when you have like 35 seconds for read alouds, You try practicing this particular word like this by breaking it up, and then you practice it together. Procrastination. It's all in your hand, guys. You can pronounce it.
Correct, guys. This is very important that when you come up to a difficult word like this one, try to break them up into 2 or 3 words, and you will be able to pronounce it much better. Okay. And at the end, just in case if you're still struggling, speak as you can speak. Do not try to take a pause unnecessarily. Do not try to stop unnecessarily. Okay, because that will definitely impact your fluency. That was it, guys. These tips are very important. They have been working for thousands and thousands of students, and they will still work for you as well if you're lacking in pronunciation. Just need to go through them once again and implement them in your practice sessions. Thank you, guys. Vishal is signing off from 𝐕𝐭 Language. We'll see you next time.